For number 40, you're given a circle and a straight line equation, and you're asked to find the intersection points. So when you're given that, you will put one of the variables from the line, you make it the subject, and you substitute into the circle equation. So in this case, we will let x to be the subject, so make it 3y over 4, and we will put that x equal to 3y over 4 into the circle's replacement of the x's. So all the x's will be replaced as 3y plus 4, so that's a square, and then y squared, and then the x's replaced again, minus 22y plus 75 equals 0. So this is to find the intersection points at m and n. And when you square this, it's going to be 9y over 16 plus y squared, and luckily the 4 cancels out each other. And now you can just multiply a 16 throughout the whole thing if you want to simplify the denominator, and that would be making 9y squared plus 16y squared. And then now you can add these two numbers up before you times the 16 to it, which is 25, and you times 16, it will become 400. And the 75 times 16 is 1200. And now you can see that there is a 25 that you can remove from all the terms, because 9 plus 16 is 25. So if you remove the 25, you can make it simpler, and it's going to be 16y plus 48. And if you solve this, you'll get two answers on formula 01, formula 01, negative 16 and 48. The two roots will be 12 and the 4. And these can be now substituted back into the equation of the straight line to find the equivalent x values. So if you substitute 12, 36 is a 9, and then if you substitute the 4 in there, you get an x as a 3. So now you got the 2 points m and n, and since m and n are the 2 points of the diameter, so the extreme ends of the circle, so the midpoint will be where the center is. So you can use the midpoint form to just simply add the y values together and divide it by 2, which is going to give you an 8, and then you can do 9 plus 3 to divide to give you a 6. So you know the center is 6 and 8. So therefore 6 and 8, you can eliminate option B and option D. And then you can also use the distance formula to find the length of the diameter. And in this case, you can also think of it as a 3, 4, and a 9, 12, where the horizontal distance is 6, and then the vertical distance is 8. And that's going to give you a 10 if you use Pythagoras theorem. So if the diameter is 10, the radius is only 5. And remember, in the form that it's shown above, it's going to be a square. So radius is just 5 squares, is 25. So the option is A, which is using the general form of a circle. If you forgot, it's h, x minus h plus y minus k squared equal to r squared, with the radius being r, and the center is being at h and k.